Hey everybody, welcome to another Buddy Reviews. Today we are checking out the IDOGEAR Radio Wings. These are copies of the Ferro Concepts little radio wings, and these are not horrible. So yeah, these are in Ranger Green. I already got one installed in a plate carrier. I'll pull that in a second. And these are IDOGEAR's radio wing things, like I think Ferro calls theirs not the Wingman, they call them, shit, I don't remember. Actually, a card will pop up because I've already reviewed them. A card will pop up and you'll see it. But anyway, so these are IDOGEAR's iteration of that, and they are pretty simple. They are IDOGEAR's little tag, loop, hook, a little bit of webbing right there for pulling, webbing all the way down and around, 4-inch elastic, shot cord, retention. Really, really terrible overhand knot. Needs to tighten that up. I think it was just about to slip out on its own. And that's it. You slide a radio in and you're good to go. As far as radios go, the Baofeng AR-152 will fit in one of these with no issues. Same with UV5Rs. And in my Ferro video, I even put the TRI-152 in there with no issues. But they fit great. As you can see, this is a AR-152 from Baofeng, and it fits good in the IDOGEAR. There you go. So I will show you this installed. I've got my son's JPC 2.0 in Ranger Green right here, and on the other side, we actually have one in right here. So this is the other IDOGEAR just chilling. That sloppy knot. Let's close that off. To put one in, all you really do is lay it down and then close your cummerbund over top of it. And it just kind of chills right there. That's how you do it. Very simple design, very ease of use. They're really comfortable. I like my Ferro ones. They sit really nice right off the plate bag, a lot like these IDOGEARs do. If you notice, they're just kind of chilling right there off the plate bag. They're just kind of hanging out. Kind of like an extension of the plate bag itself. Makes the radio just really comfortable. And you don't really notice the radio as much. It's not very cumbersome. It doesn't feel bulky. It's not digging into your sides. Sometimes with some of these internal cummerbund radio pouches, it will puff out on the inside of the cummerbund, and you'll feel this big bulky presence. I noticed with the wings like this, like the Ferro and the Crite Precision wings that are designed for the JPC, all they really do is it feels like they just extend the plate out to a little bit with the radio there, and it doesn't feel cumbersome or uncomfortable. And that is one of the main reasons I like these style of radio pouches, and why I've been kind of choosing to use those whenever I can and whenever it becomes an option for me. Sorry for the intermission. This is Future Muddy talking to you. Old Muddy was doing the review. Something I forgot to point out in this review that I want to point out really fast for you guys before we continue on with this review and keep going with past Muddy is the IDOGEAR copy of these Wingman V2s from Ferro Concepts. This is the Wingman V2 here. I forgot to bring these out during the review to kind of show you. Is IDOGEAR changed it up a little bit, which of course they did. You don't want to get sued by Ferro. So they changed the location of the webbing. So the webbing is outside of the elastic. That's not a direct copy that way. Ferro runs it internally. Actually kind of makes the radio pocket a little more rigid, kind of makes it a little more formed. That's a little better. Oh, no, actually a lot better. And, oh, pardon the cat. Hello, cat. And they have this little pull tab, which is okay. I kind of like that, to be honest with you. What they didn't do, though, is they didn't continue the hook Velcro out an inch past the loop on the opposite side like Ferro does, and even some of the other copies that exist out there on the market. And that actually is really necessary and kind of useful. So this lack of hook continuation does change how this integrates into the carrier and how it marries onto the face of the plate bag. When I was doing the review and messing around with it and even testing it prior to, we didn't really notice it in the beginning, but the more we have used these and tested these since this original review was shot, we've started to feel the difference. I wouldn't call it a sag per se, but we just noticed a slight difference in how the radio sits over length of time on the bag without this extra little bit of footprint on the plate bag and on the front. So this little bit of Velcro matters, and it integrates and just kind of holds the weight of a fully loaded radio a little better, and just makes it sit cleaner on your plate bag without it. So that little omission from IDOGEAR, I think, was a mistake, and it's something they should either add to if they make a future copy, or just don't even bother with this thing and go ahead and get the Ferro. The price point is not horrifically different, and this is just such a better thing comparatively. I got these just on a whim, just to try them out, just to see what they were like. There's another one of these I am going to pick up just to test out, just to see. But I'm probably going to keep sticking with the real Ferros just because they're just a superior product. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Back to the review in progress. Sorry for cutting in. So, and this is the other one right here on the opposite side. Like I said, very simple. No muss, no fuss. Little pouch. Quite like them. They're not too expensive. I don't remember the exact price off the top of my head. My lovely editor will she'll go ahead and put something up on the screen that shows you where to get these and the pricing and the different color options they come in. As you can see, these are Ranger Green to match the plate carrier itself. I was going to try to find JPC versions of these since this is a JPC, but I could not find any in stock for the real JPC at the time. And I couldn't find any repros in Ranger Green either on Amazon, and I was kind of trying to get as much off Amazon as I could, because I'm trying to do like kind of a challenge to put as much of this kit together, especially for my son, through Amazon, because the whole concept is like, so you got a bunch of Amazon gift cards for your birthday or Christmas, can you build a kit? That's kind of the whole idea behind this. Hence why I've been buying a lot of Amazon stuff for the last few reviews. I'm going to do a big whole giant video about that later. So that is the IDOGEAR radio flap wing thing review, and it's not bad. I kind of like them. I think they're worth checking out. If you are looking for a radio pouch for your plate carrier, using kind of a, I don't like using the term minimalist, but a smaller plate carrier, kind of like a JPC or maybe like a Ferro, FCPC, or even a Slickster, like this guy here. One of these wing radio pouches, not a terrible idea, because it just gives you the chance to run gives you the option for a radio, and it kind of lets it chill where you want it. And I think it's pretty cool. I like it. And these were designed for Ferro stuff anyway, so there you go. Hope you guys got something out of this video and this review. If you like this content, please consider subscribing. Little helmet logo on the bottom right-hand corner, that is the subscribe button. Go ahead and punch that dude in the head. Join me here and everyone else that has chosen to subscribe. They are all people of great taste, and I think you will enjoy their company. As always, get out there, guys. Play some airsoft. LARP smarter, not harder. Be a bunch of geeks. Make a bunch of cool kits. Remember, the #1 rule is looking cool. LARPing is the name of the game. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hopefully see you in the field. Peace.